Capricorn, it's your girl Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them. The Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. I popped into your reading for the month of November, Capricorn. This reading is going to be a little different because I had my Scorpio mother write down 12 words. And I put them on little pieces of paper and folded them, and I'm just intuitively choosing one for each sign, and your word was learn. Your word was learn, Capricorn. I feel like you got a lot to learn. Heavy on the learning a new skill. Heavy on the having a lot to learn to perfect a skill you already have, or to perfect your craft. Heavy on the having to learn from your mistakes. You have a lot to learn about someone in your life, a lot to learn about your partner. You've stopped learning, right? Because we never stop exploring ourselves and exploring our partners. Have something about needing to learn who you are, learn about who you are, learn about who someone is, learn someone's love language, learn another language. Heavy on the learning from your mistakes. You're watching someone learn a new skill. Someone is watching you learn a new skill, or you're watching someone learn a new skill. Watching someone get excited about something new, or watching someone get excited about something or I should say, watching someone who doesn't get excited often about things get excited about something. Very few things move this person. This could be you. This could be you. I feel like you're being made aware of where you've been skipping a lot of steps. Heavy on the skipping a lot of steps. You heard that? What's this under the deck? That comes back to bite you in the ass. Not finishing things. Started things, not finishing them. Missing things that you need, that are vital. They come back. It comes back to you. It gets you. It comes out of nowhere. Shows you just how official you need to be. How official you haven't been up until now. Somebody's been doing something or doing really well, but you're doing really well for someone who doesn't know how to do what you're doing. You're doing really well for someone who doesn't know how to do what you're doing, or you're doing really well for someone who's self-taught. You're doing really well for someone who doesn't have a formal education of some sort, who hasn't done real research, hasn't done real homework, hasn't read books that you needed to read, you're just seeing something, mimicking it, you're just doing it naturally, you want to give it a try, you're interested, it's a hobby, it's a passion, you're running with it. Some of you started a business like this, off a passion, off a hobby. I'm having a lot of throat chakra issues. Kind of feels like lying to yourself about how smoothly something runs, how effective it runs. Who got this energy? Who got this energy? With the last video, the last round of readings, I want to say it was Virgo. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn. because that was the name of Virgo's reading. And I'm tapped right back into that same energy with you. It's not running efficiently. Something's not running effectively. I keep saying efficiently, effectively. But it's because someone's not doing the work. Someone's not doing the research. Someone thinks they know what they're doing because they talk really good. They sound really good. It sounds really, you sound like you know what you're talking about, but you don't know what you're talking about. And then you get mad when people tell you this. You get mad when people tell you don't know what you're talking about. You get mad when you reach a certain limit and you can't go any further. Well, do something about that then. It's time for you to learn. Hello. It's time for you to learn. Anyway, let's pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, spirit guides, spirit animals, source, God, universe, please allow me to tap in with my Capricorns, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and North Node to see what messages you have for them for the month of November. Please protect this space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. So, you definitely got air. Air popped out. You can't really see that shit is so bright. Air popped out for you for this month. And Aries could be upset, and Aries could be upset, and Aries could be crying. My husband's tending to little Luna, the Aries. I really just feel like, yeah, so air is out here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be dealing with either any of these signs. Right now, I feel like the Aquarius is dealing with the Aries, for real, for real. But you know, communication, you know, being studious. You know, being curious, wanting to explore things. Being open to learning, being open-minded, you know what I'm saying? I also feel like there is this energy of needing to be really grounded at this time so that you can learn. With this air energy, you may be up in the air and needing to be grounded at this time so you can learn what it is that you need to learn. Heavy on the being disorganized. Heavy on the being disorganized, needing something doesn't work efficiently. Something doesn't work. You overthinking some shit. You're overthinking some shit and not getting anywhere. Missing an opportunity for money. Ace of Pentacles is out here at the bottom of the deck. Five of Swords out here is really giving me self-defeat. Self-deprecating thoughts. Is that a fucking word? I'm about to say self-defecating. That ain't it. I think it's self-deprecating words, but self-defeating words for sure. Self-defeat before you even start. Watch how you talk to yourself. Five of Swords. That air sign popped out. That Aquarian energy popped out. That shit popped out immediately. Queen of Pentacles. This is the difference between you, you know, getting to the bag, being out here in your power. This is your energy, though. I like that. You popped up. You coming through. Four of Pentacles. You know. This for me right here is wanting so much control or wanting to be in control, thinking that you have things under control so much that you don't, that you block your blessings. Ten of Cups being out here. Cleanse your energy. This little fucking gnat is getting on my nerves. My husband bought me 2 little baby Venus flytraps today. I'm adorable. I am so in love. Just got them today. Page of Cups. Right, I just feel like you're in the beginning stages of something, or exploring something, a new skill, a passion. Some of you, it's growing. This could be your business somehow is growing, or you want it to grow, or but you're still very young at something. You're just, this could be a spiritual awakening, but this feels like your craft. This feels like creativity. This feels like being an artist. You know, your artistry, exploring your artistry, but it's you still being very young and sensitive about your shit. You're an artist, and so you're sensitive about your shit, which means that you're not allowing yourself to, right, you're out of balance. You don't let nobody tell you nothing. You sensitive about your shit, so it's a fight for 7 of swords, 5 of wands, with the Temperance card out here in reverse. It's a fight when someone tries to tell you or critique your shit. The Moon card could be a Cancer, but not necessarily. You're getting your feelings. You get super emotional when someone wants to critique your work. That's your opposite energy, though, that Cancer energy. Well, this is a Cancer. Cancer gets you real in your emotions, or gets, right, it's someone gets real defensive. Seven of wands. A Cancer gets you in your emotions, gets you in your feelings, or they get really emotional. They get really sensitive when you say what you say to them. Have you on it being like the end of the fucking world, or it being a total loss. Someone definitely not wanting it. This Scorpio energy being at the bottom of the deck, but not needing to figure out how you could work with others, how you can improve, Need to work with others, be open to taking their feedback, honor where there needs to be some teamwork. There needs to be a team effort made before you can move forward, before this Cancer is on board. Something about this Cancer not being on board, or before you can go travel, before you can go on this trip, before you can move forward, there are some things that are not in alignment for you to grow, for long-term growth, and stability. We started with the Ace of Pentacles. You feel me? Now the Ten of Pentacles is out here again, with the Ten of Cups out here at the bottom. Judgment, blessings, heavy on the blessings, on the generational wealth, long-term success, with this being up to you. Death card at the bottom of the deck, more Scorpio energy popping out here again. But I just feel like a transformation in regards to your approach towards the things that you're passionate about, or towards your business. You still have some growing to do. You still have some learning to do this month. It's full start. Full in reverse. Full start. Don't be reckless. Don't be reckless with your fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Take your shit seriously. Take some pride. Look a little deeper. Look inside yourself of what you've been neglecting. Look inside yourself of what you've been neglecting, because you don't want to do it, because it doesn't make you feel good. 4 cups in reverse, because it's too boring to you, because it will require your ass to focus. It would take some time. It would require you to sit still, not do anything, but focus on this one thing in particular. Heavy on the energy, this changing. Yo, you feeling like you never have enough time in the day? That shit changes. You always have to have enough time in the day for what it is that you love. Some of you are going back to something that you love. You're going back, or you want to do something. Some of you want to spend quality time, or you want to do something that you love. Right? You spend too much time focusing on wanting to do what it is that you love. Whatever it is that brings you pleasure. It's fucking with me. Whatever it is that brings you pleasure, and not wanting to focus on the things that are unstable. You're deceiving yourself out here with the 7 of Swords. Heavy on the deceiving yourself. Heavy on needing to be planning, needing to be there's also something about there being a lot on you. It not being a sturdy enough foundation. You're lying about where you can hold so much. There being so much on your back, and your knees are about to buckle soon. Your knees are about to buckle soon. I also feel this energy of stabbing yourself in the back. Don't blame someone else, because it feels like you're stabbing yourself in the back right now with the decisions that you're making. The way you're not exploring your options. Are you on me? Son, do you want to fight? On my forehead, though? It will squish you like the bug you fucking are. Don't start now, won't be nothing. Sorry. Me and this little fucking gnat is about to have a problem. Anyway. Seven of Cups out here in reverse. Feel like you're not exploring certain options. I feel like you defeat yourself. You tell yourself that it's over. It's not going to work out. Things are going to go left before they already do. I feel like you need to... I feel like heavy on the anxiety. Heavy on the woe is me. Heavy on this will never work out. You know... I feel like your energy being in, you know, in hiding and feeling like you know it all. And it's just like, slow down. You could stand to learn more about yourself. I also feel like going back to your first love. You've gotten away from your first love. Something about stabbing yourself in the back by getting away from your first love. This could be something that you haven't done in a very long time. You could be doing stuff that you know, or built a business or built a life, or you're doing work that pays the bills, but it doesn't speak to your heart the way that you want it to. Like, you're not taking action towards something. Magician out here in reverse. Having a look, right, what is it? What is it? I also feel like with this Queen of Swords out here in reverse is that you genuinely not being able to take, think about only being able to go so far because of the work that you've done. You genuinely not knowing more. Some of you, this is about your rituals, about your magic. This could be about your tools, that you don't know enough about your tools, so you could truly be the artist that you need to be. You don't, you know, some of you are really smart, man. Some of you are really smart. You're not using that. You're not using your smarts like you could. You're not. Someone needs to. So you're trying to teach someone. Heavy on trying to teach someone else. You want someone else to learn. Capricorn, you need to learn. Someone is trying to teach you this month something important. It's in regards to your work, or you learning this would make your work better. This may not even be something that you necessarily do. You're learning something that for a hobby, or someone wants you to learn with them. For some of you, this has to do with astrology. Astrology is involved somewhere. That's where that fucking Aquarius comes in. Aquarius and that fucking Aries comes in. It's something about it, the astrology. You focusing on astrology, man. I don't know. Truly, you have to learn. Somebody has to learn something. You have to learn the ins and outs of something. You have to learn the ins and outs. How does it work? How does it work? How can you relate that to others? How can you get others to connect with what it is that you've learned? To invest in you. Invest in what it is that you have to offer. You have to share with them. Also, someone's fucking marketing technique sucks. Someone's marketing technique sucks. Someone is not consistent. Someone isn't honoring their niche, hasn't found their niche, isn't honoring it. Like, you're not using social media like you need to be. I also just feel like someone is dilly-dallying when they need to be really pushing forward. You need to be going harder in comparison, and your competition will eat you alive. Having on your competition eating you alive will eat you alive. They already are, or they will, if you don't get super proactive. If you don't speak up. If you don't improve your quality. Like, there is something about the market already being oversaturated for whatever it is that you do. There's plenty of people who do what you do, and there's plenty of people who do it better than you. So change that. Like, you're not even... No shade. No shade. I just read the energy. But it's like you wonder why people aren't, you know, flying off, whatever, going crazy to get what it is that you have to offer, and it's because it ain't all that. Improve it. The star card in reverse. You're not the star you think you are. It's humbling as fuck. You have more to learn. It's humbling as fuck. But it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful opportunity to look at yourself. It's a beautiful thing. Right, King of Swords out here in reverse. It's a beautiful thing to realize where You need some, you know, to come into this clarity and realizing, well, you need a little extra help. You need to learn a little more. You need to be studious. You're never done. Page of Swords out here in reverse. I just feel like you wasn't remaining teachable to begin with. That shit comes back to bite you in the ass. Someone's going to complain about the quality of your work. Someone's going to complain, come back to you and be like, yo, what you gave me broke. What you made for me broke. What you sold me wasn't as good as you said it was. What you said would happen didn't happen. King of Pentacles. And then you know, it's something for you to, Six of Wands out here in reverse, for you to take a closer look at, give attention to, zoom in on something that you haven't before. Wheel of Fortune, and then you're taking your fate into your own hands. It changes. Your fate changes. Your fate changes. Nine of Cups out here in reverse. You need to be completely happy within yourself. You need to manifest all of your happiness and what it is that you want. Having everything that you've required, you worked hard for within yourself. That I just feel like you'll be really happy with yourself for exploring, doing this for your own selfish reasons. This Nine of Cups out here in reverse is giving selfish. With the Sun card in reverse, that's making you really happy. You're doing this for your own selfish reasons. Your own selfish reasons, or you need to improve or learn or be studious. Learn how you can better whatever it is that you do for your own selfish reasons. So you can make more money, so you could be, you know, whatever, get more recognition, whatever it is that motivates, whatever it is that motivates you. Having to decide whether or not you want to be in denial or you want to be honest with yourself about where we are always on this journey of self-improvement. 22:02 on the clock when I said that. I'm going to leave it there. Ascendant. Time to take the mask off, child, and really look at yourself. Look a little deeper at who you are. This new moon fucking popping out. That Scorpio new moon being the real one. It not being surface level. It not being for the weak. It really causing us to go deep. It caused us to go deep. Reveal some things about ourselves. Reveal some things to us that's not working, child. Things are over, dead and gone. Heavy on the things that you've been procrastinating on. No more. It's over for that. Later for that. You got to check yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. And then I say that shit with Aries out here and fucking and solar eclipse. A supercharged new beginning. Okay? Aries, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Aries energy. Could be dealing with the Aries as well, but I love Aries, and that was right after that moon energy. Somebody could be an Aries moon. But anyway, I love you. It's your girl Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run tell them, the Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. Peace.